back for another video reaction. Let me get this a little closer. All right, guys, so we are back for another video reaction. Now, this time, oh, I'm so sorry. Blessings to everybody. Let me do my little quote before. Blessings to everybody. I hope you guys are having a good day. Let me see. Okay. So if you guys do have any businesses that you guys do plan on doing or any job that you are waiting on, depending on how many no's, it doesn't really matter. That one yes really matters. So don't lose hope on what you are doing when it comes to business ventures or job venture. It will happen at its own time. Just have patience and you will be fine. Oh, have patience and you'll be fine. Yes. But yes, guys, we are back for another video reaction. Now, this time it is YNW. I think it's his brother. Hold on, I'm trying to like fix this here. Okay, yes. So I think it's his brother and his mother for sure. I know that's his mom. They decided to sit with No Jumper for an interview, and they're gonna go ahead and speak on what just exactly what's been happening, a little bit about themselves as well. So we're gonna get into that right now. Enjoy the video.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and today I'm in here
Adam22
with the YNW squad. I got YNW BSlime on my left. Again, haven't seen him in like 4 years. He got absolutely gigantic. And then, of course, we have his beautiful mother, Jamie, in the building as well.
What's up? What's up?
How you guys doing?
You know what I'm saying? We chilling. You know what I'm saying?
If I were you, I would be freaked out by the fact that the Durkios are there again.
Man, you want me to tell the truth?
Yes.
It was bad. It wasn't good at all.
But the fact that somehow that has found its way back onto the set and that it hasn't been on camera since that day that you were there, that's kind of trippy.
Hey, man, it's just meant to be. But, like...
Meant to be slime.
The Durkio comment was classic.
Durkios.
Bro, to be honest, it's like I fell asleep and woke up and I was here. But, like, a key memory from that interview, probably when I shouted out my clan.
Your Fortnite clan.
Yep.
Yeah, you taught me a lot about Fortnite during that interview.
I don't know why.
Yeah, you let me in on all the
younger
kids'
brother.
secrets. It's kind of fucked up.
Shh. Bro.
I just was saying earlier, though, that you taught me the word goated.
Bro.
I didn't know about that.
You know what's
before that.
crazy?
The Tory Lanez thing or whatever, but in terms of Melly, it's like, why is everybody so on board with it? I guess it's because there's not really like a counter narrative that we've really seen yet that presumably...
And that's basically how his team works. It's you guys see when we go to trial.
It's basically like the reason why people are so quick to put Melly in that guilty bucket because it's like, okay, look, 2019 when he first got locked up, a lot of people was like, oh yeah, he's not guilty, free Melly, free Melly. But then the more that we kept our mouth shut, the more that we didn't say nothing, pushing out that motive like, oh, they just found this and they got that and they got this and they got that. It just makes it look like, I don't know, man. But
because the Tory Lanez shit was kind of the opposite, where his defense was putting shit out into the media all throughout the months and years that led up to the case. And then once it actually went to trial, the jury wasn't convinced. And it turned out that whatever the court of public opinion was saying didn't really matter. Whereas this situation kind of feels like the opposite, where it's like we're probably going to find out a ton of different shit when it goes to trial. And meanwhile, we've had 4 years of like nothing.
Yeah.
I do have a question before I continue the interview, because I live in Florida, and that's the main reason why I wanted to react to this, because, I mean, Melly is from Florida, so, you know, but also, are they still in Florida? Like, do they still live in Florida? I mean, most likely we wouldn't know, just because of this whole thing happening. They want to make sure, like, a lot of things are enclosed to just not bringing information out when it comes to witnesses, and then also the suspect's family, and then other things that's happening. So a lot of things that we won't know. But if you guys do know, if they are still in Florida, and if you guys do think if Melly does get out, like, would he still live in Florida? I don't know if he would.
Well, just read, bro. Like, if you really want to know what's up, just read the black and whites. You know, you'll see everything. Nobody lies on black and whites, bro.
Right. So
I don't know how this
the
is gonna
statement
turn out.
that came out on Melly's Instagram couple weeks ago or a month ago or whatever, like a long ass statement basically about the treatment that he's been enduring within the jail and having his phone privileges taken away, not being able to speak to you guys, not being able to speak to his lawyers, etc. Basically just making it out to be like, obviously jail's not supposed to be a great experience, but making it out inhumane. How did that statement come about? Like, and I'm not sure if you guys, how much you could say, but like what made things rise to the occasion where that statement felt like it had to be issued?
Like we had a hearing and the judge basically said like he can't do anything when it comes down to the jail. The jail has their own rules. They make their own rules. So even though like, they're violating his constitutional rights, like to be able to pause and have any kind of contact with the public, with his family,
sad.
like outside of the jail. Like we don't know if he's eating, if he's not, if he's good or what. Like we just don't know nothing. And it's like he's in the county. Like he's not in no prison. A lot of people keep saying that. It's so annoying. He's not in prison. He's at the Broward County Jail. He hasn't went to trial yet. We're just sitting.
What's the main thing that we're waiting on for him to go to trial?
So basically, the death penalty had,
Right, they're still debating
We're still
that.
debating that. So not to go to trial with the death penalty on.
Right.
So we're just waiting. And then now the holidays have come. And so nothing's open. And it's just more time and more time.
Especially with COVID-19.
And I mean, when would you say
that
you think seems likely that the trial could start or that this whole death penalty thing could be resolved?
Probably, I'm thinking February or March.
Really? It's supposed to be relatively soon?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the first of the year.
Wow.
So within the first 3 to 4 months
When
of
did
the
the
year.
trial start?
Right. And so, but him putting that statement out, I mean, how did that message
2 months ago.
get to whoever is operating his Instagram?
I don't know.
Because he doesn't have access to the phone, right? Is like, was he able to write a letter or?
He writes letters, so
Adam.
he probably most likely he like wrote a letter. 'Cause I don't run his Instagram.
Really?
No.
Okay. Is it the label or management or something?
Yeah, he has like management and the label and stuff like that. But yeah,
Damn. That's terrible. But he still doesn't have phone privileges. Nothing's
No.
changed since that statement went public.
I still
Where is he
haven't
getting
spoken to my
at with
son
that?
Damn. How long's it been?
in a few months. I actually got to talk to him for like probably 3 minutes on things he like called.
What's that? You know, a little Fortnite dance over here?
Nah,
Try to distract them.
What
from
was
the-
that? Like-
the question.
we chilling.
I don't know. It really did seem like some kind of Fortnite dance. I don't know specifically. Maybe like a TikTok thing.
Like I was saying.
This one is the one we're trying to force him to do TikTok. He needs to get more involved with TikTok with his new project dropping. So
TikTok, bro.
You're not
One
feeling
thing-
it?
So I think that was a tactic, which was really smart. That was a good tactic on little buddy right there, because let me not call him little buddy. Little man, young boy, the young man right there, because Adam22 kept asking like, so how is he able to like how is the new posts and stuff like on Instagram and other social medias coming out, like if his phone privileges are revoked? So is it like his label putting it out? Da 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 da. Lil bro was like, distract, and he sure did distract.
Nah, bro. TikTok is like, bro. I posted my brother a message that he like everybody wanted us to post. I posted it, bro. They took it down. TikTok took it down. I had to appeal it to get it put back up. And I'm just looking like, bro, y'all got people
was it?
posting like gore and like porn on here.
Ass.
No,
Okay.
like literally like no, like
And they're
real like
accepting that.
porn.
You got to send me a link to that because I haven't seen a lot. You're not supposed to be able to post real porn.
On
there.
December.
No, it was a very inspiring story for a long time.
Yeah, but now it's like, but I feel like Kanye could drop an album and be back on.
I don't know. I feel like Kanye would have
I
to
don't know
really
what
like
he
repent.
said.
He don't
Well, the
really
main
promote
things was that he said some very disrespectful stuff about George Floyd, basically acting like George Floyd died of a fentanyl overdose and not from being choked. He also said that he liked Hitler, that he didn't have anything against the Nazis. Obviously, there was the slavery was a choice thing back in the day. That
Sounds
seems,
like-
that
I'm
seems
not
kind
gonna
of small
lie.
in comparison to a lot of this other
I'm not
stuff.
gonna lie, bro. That sounds like a Discord general chat. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's probably the problem.
I'm not gonna lie. You don't take those Discord general chats out into the public. So
There's
whatever
also,
he said, if he said anything that's worse than that, bro.
it's also like he's associating himself with a lot of like the people on his campaign. There's this dude Nick Fuentes who a lot of people will call him a white nationalist.
What is that?
A racist.
Oh wow.
Not a huge fan of black people, basically, but you know,
BLM.
Kanye hired him.
Kanye's
But now Kanye's
Kanye
been
hired
missing
him.
for weeks allegedly.
And I think Kanye's trying to figure out a way. He's probably making an album, like a hard album.
It doesn't feel like he's making a lot of music. I feel like he's doing anything but make music.
You never know, man.
Or maybe design clothes.
He's doing one or the other. I heard they tried to shut down like the Donda school. I'm like, kids go to
I
school
think
there,
that
bro.
happened.
Bro, I'm like,
Oh, it
I just look at it like, bro, like,
Okay, they're just talking about nonsense now. Let me go ahead and do a little searchy search. Let's go ahead and try to find Melly's age. What? This stuff is popping up, child? I wish I had DuckDuckGo on here, but that's Wikipedia. Wikipedia be lying sometimes. Let's see. I've been watching the court stuff on Academics page because I find it very interesting. And there's a lot of things that I don't know itself when it comes to just this court situation itself. That's the reason why I've been just watching it on Academics page, because I feel like he has more intake on, court stuff. So, okay, so here it says Jamel Maurice Demon. Oh, dang, his last name Demon. Oh, wow. Is 24 years old, and he's from Florida, of course. We know that. That's a fact for sure. I just don't know if that's his actual age. If you guys actually know his age, if he's 24 now, that's crazy, because when did he go in? Let me see if I can find that, because child. It might actually show here. Let's see. In 2019 interview, 2 days before his arrest, Demon shared. So 2019, 23. I'm not saying 2023. I was trying to say 2023. But now it's 2023. Dang, so he's been in there for a good minute. And no phone calls. He hasn't been able to do any phone calls. He hasn't been able to see his, well, maybe he has been able to have like conjugal, I think that's called. That's what it's called, conjugal visits. But if he's not been able to do any of that, that's really sad, if it's actually true. But yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. I just wanted to go ahead and do just a reaction to the interview that the family had, just because it's really close to home, just because I'm from Florida and I have been watching the case, and I honestly did not agree with the death penalty at all because of the age that they said he was around that time when they were trying to bring it up. Yes. So now I still don't agree with the death penalty, honestly, because it's like, okay, just put the person, God forbid he actually gets the death penalty, because that would be really sad. Like, honestly, regardless, he's still a little kid mentally, because he's been locked away for so long, and he got locked away at a young age. Like, it's not like he's like in his 50s and he got locked away. I mean, it is a big case when it comes to a double homicide. Yes. If he's guilty, okay, not the death penalty, not that, at least. If he's not guilty, then some type of like like when people get out of jail, like I feel like mentally sometimes they're not stable, because now they're coming out after years of being in jail, and they're coming out to a new world of like the modernized version of what they had before they went to jail. So if he comes out of jail, I think some type of therapy would be good also, just because, just to get him like just settled with what's happening right now, instead of nothing at all. I think some type of therapy definitely being able to see his family. But if he is guilty, because I do not know. I don't know the boy from a can of paint. So, but death penalty, I think that's very, very gruesome. Because this boy, I could say man now because he's 24. He has not experienced life yet. You know, he got locked up at a really young age, like still teen. It was still teen behind his age. So, yeah, please don't. That would be really sad for real. And even if he is guilty, just lock him away. Don't put the death penalty behind it, honestly. Because that would be really sad. Like the boy didn't even get to experience life yet, change his life around, you know. Because a lot of people they come from jail too. And what they've done later on in their life, you see some that becomes politicians, some that has businesses that's helping other people that's in jail, that's wrongly convicted, and they change their life around. So you really don't know what this man could end up doing later on. He could change his life around. God could come in his heart and change his heart desires. So yeah, let's just wish for the best with Melly. You know, no harm should be done as in like the death penalty. For me, that's what I think. But let me know what you guys do think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.